Henderson neighborhood contacted Action News because they're worried about who's moving in. It's a recovery center and shelter for former sex workers, and people are concerned about what it might bring to the neighborhood. When you ask, we investigate. Contact 13 investigative reporter Stephanie Zeppelin has a look at what's going on inside this gated community.
In a quiet Henderson neighborhood, the streets are buzzing with rumors, all about what's happening inside this house.
Personally, I don't feel good about it.
They heard it's a kind of halfway house in their upscale gated community, and more than 20 people could wind up living there.
My house is right across from this house. Strange people driving during the daytime. And it's just like, the reason I bought this house, I wanted to feel safe.
You're frustrated.
Of course, because everybody feels about the same, especially people with little kids.
Neighbors couldn't get answers, but Action News did, separating fact from fiction. It's going to be a recovery home for women in the sex industry or victims of sex trafficking. There will only be 4 of them living there at a time, and they will have 24-hour supervision. The city of Henderson says the house is in an area that's zoned residential, and the Supreme Court made a decision that allows up to 6 unrelated adults to live in a home together. Director Karen Deers talked with our Beth Fisher this summer as the nonprofit worked on the home.
They're just continually healing, being mentored, being counseled. That's a lot of trauma. You've got a girl that's been, raped since she was 4 years old by her father, and then he turns her out, and then that's how the story goes. And so she's got a lot to work through.
Deers tells Action News today they weren't hiding the operation, but didn't want to advertise what was happening, hoping to protect the women who will move in there. Neighbors we spoke with support the mission, but don't feel their small gated community is the right place.
So whatever is going on, in my humble opinion, this is business. Because when I looked at their website, they take donations, they're taking money for their staff. I would never buy this house if I knew that that would happen to this neighborhood.
Refuge for Women then had a meeting with neighbors to tell them exactly what would and would not be happening at the house. The first women will be moving in before the end of the year. In the newsroom, Stephanie Zeppelin, Channel 13 Action News.
And we looked into this story after a viewer emailed us. If you have a story you would like us to look into, just send us an email to 13investigates@ktnv.com and be sure to include your telephone number.